Alright boys, welcome back, and today we're doing something special. 2025 is shaping up to be one of the craziest years for Pokemon GBA Rom-Hacks. Creators are dropping new projects, remasters, story-driven adventures, and some genuinely fresh ideas that completely reinvent the Game Boy Advance engine. So today, we're looking at the top 5 new Pokemon GBA Rom-Hacks you absolutely need to play in 2025. These aren't the usual mainstream picks. These are the new wave projects bringing creative mechanics, wild stories, gorgeous visuals, and everything we love about ROM hacks, but refreshed for a new era. Let's get into it. Starting off at number 5, we've got Pokemon Half. And bro, this is one of those ROM hacks where the moment you take your first steps into the starting village, you immediately feel that warm, handcrafted energy. Half doesn't rely on flashy gimmicks or overwhelming difficulty. Instead, it builds an emotional, atmospheric journey where every map, every NPC, and every lore detail feels like it was placed with intention. The region draws heavy inspiration from volcanic history and old tribal culture, giving the world a rustic, slightly mystical charm that you rarely see in GBA hacks. Routes feel organic, with caves, forests, and cliffs connecting in a way that makes exploration natural rather than forced. You meet characters with surprisingly grounded motivations, NPCs who talk like actual people rather than filler text machines, and story beats that unfold slowly but meaningfully. Half leans heavily on immersion, dynamic weather, custom tiles, improved move pools, fairy typing, and modern QoL features blend perfectly with that classic GBA feel. And bro, the soundtrack? Soothing, earthy, atmospheric, it pulls you right into the mood. It's not a hack built to shock you, it's a hack built to grow on you. A calm, story-forward adventure that deserves way more love. At number 4, we've got Chaos Black Remastered. Easily one of the craziest glow-ups the ROM hacking community has ever pulled off. If you remember the original Chaos Black that broke in mean-tier disaster with glitched fake men and cursed maps, forget everything you know. The remastered version is a completely rebuilt experience that turns a joke into a genuinely polished adventure. Imagine Kanto, but with a modern storytelling twist. Updated graphics, redesigned maps, balanced gyms, side quests, expanded Pokédex options, custom sprites, fairy type, and a new lineup of characters that actually give the world personality. The devs didn't just fix the hack, they gave it a full identity. The humor is still there, but now it's smart, well-timed, and fits naturally into the dialogue. Routes feel more alive, towns have more details, and Team Rocket isn't treated like a joke, but as an actual criminal presence, with multiple branches and side operations. The pacing is surprisingly satisfying, fast enough to keep you hooked, but not so fast that you lose the sense of progression. This remaster transforms Chaos Black from a meme into one of 2025's most unexpectedly fun Kanto reimaginings. A true redemption arc. Taking the third spot is the Unknown King, a wrong hack that proves you don't need huge regions or massive Pokemox updates to make something unforgettable. You just need mood, mystery, and imagination. This hack is built around the ancient power of the unknown, and it leans fully into their cryptic nature. From the very first area, the atmosphere hits different. Dim ruins, glowing glyphs, stone temples, strange inscriptions, and NPCs whispering legends about an entity known only as the Unknown King. Instead of gym battles, your progression happens through puzzle solving, symbol deciphering, and unraveling layers of forgotten history. The game almost feels like a mix of Pokemon, Zelda dungeons, and an escape room mystery all within the GBA engine. The visuals are stunning for a hack this small. Dark palettes, custom ruin tiles, animated walls, eerie music, and transitions that make every area feel like a hidden secret. The writing is subtle but emotionally effective, hinting at themes of memory, power, language, and the boundaries between imagination and reality. And the deeper you go, the more the world starts reacting to the unknown symbols you uncover. The entire concept feels so fresh, a rare, atmospheric gem that stands out from everything else released in recent years. At number 2, we've got Pokemon Roaring Red, a hack that reimagines Fire Red in a way that feels like an alternate universe Kanto designed for a modern 2025 audience. This isn't another buff trainers and fairy types patch. This is a fully reconstructed Fire Red where the story, characters, and world design have been rewritten with an anime-style dramatic tone. The core premise explores the aftermath of Giovanni's disappearance, how Kanto's remaining rocket factions splinter into new rival groups, and how the region tries to stabilize while criminal power struggles flare beneath the surface. Towns have more personality, NPCs have better writing, and routes aren't flat or empty anymore. They're expanded, textured, and filled with new events. The Pokédex blends Gen 1 7 options without feeling bloated, difficulty is challenging but fair, and boss battles feel strategic rather than spammy. The mapping is gorgeous, Gen 4 inspired tiles, soft color palettes, and layouts that actually look lived in. What makes Roaring Red shine is how alive Kanto feels. News broadcasts, small side quests, optional rival encounters, and lore expansions make the region feel like a place evolving in real time. A perfect modern remake energy. And at the top spot, number 1, we have Pokemon Heart and Soul, easily one of the most ambitious new GBA hacks of 2025. From the very beginning, the game sets itself apart by focusing on dual-path storytelling, where your choices shape how two ancient kingdoms view you as an ally, a threat, or a key figure in their prophecy. Instead of a simple gem progression, the story unfolds through branching quests, character-driven chapters, and moral decisions that actually change dialogue, events, and outcomes. The world feels huge and alive, sprawling forests, glowing caverns, holy temples, war camps, mountain shrines, and small villages where people whisper about the conflict brewing between the kingdoms of Dawnlight and Duskhorn. Characters are written with surprising depth, not just generic supporters, but people with hopes, fears, loyalties, and histories. The soundtrack is atmospheric, the cutscenes are beautifully animated, and the visual style blends GBA charm with more emotional storytelling. The hack integrates mega evolutions, environmental puzzles, lore side quests, and moments where your partner Pokemon reacts to events. Everything builds toward a climax that feels cinematic and emotional, the kind of ending that stays with you. Heart and Soul doesn't feel like a ROM hack, it feels like a full fan-made Pokemon game. And that wraps up our list of the top 5 new Pokemon GBA ROM hacks to play in 2025. Every game here brings something fresh, whether it's world building, mechanics, visuals, or unique narrative ideas. If you're looking for new adventures this year, this lineup will keep you busy for weeks. Drop your personal recommendations in the comments. I'm always checking to add more to my list. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you boys in the next one.